Here we are, guys, at the workbench with an unboxing of the Tekno MT410. As you guys all know, this is a short wheelbase, 110 scale monster truck. Of course, you know it sits in the class with the Arrma 4S line and the Traxxas 4S line, Traxxas Max, Traxxas Wide Max, the Arrma Outcast 4S, the Arrma Kraton 4S. You know, trucks like that. I think Team Corrali has something in the 4S line. That's out. And of course, this is also aligned with the Kaiju and trucks like that. But this thing is very popular. It's been around for a while. And I got a coupon code for my subscribers who wanna know that there's a site that you can go to, and they got a great little deal on this truck right now. You know, right now at the time of this video, it retails for what, $369.99, and you know this thing normally goes for like close to 500, like 479, 489, something like that. But and it depends also on where you are. But I do know, like I said, I got a link for you guys. If you subscribe and like this video, I'll share the link with you. And you can get a great little discount on this thing, even better than that $369.99. At any rate, I'm gonna take a minute and show you guys what's in here. Just 1 second, I'm gonna have to finagle, because you know how it is when you're videoing and you're unboxing with one hand. Well, I found out about this when I got it, which is really cool. Let me just show you guys the side of the box as well. It shows you the built chassis. Of course, you know it doesn't come with tires and a body. That's just what you can possibly do, some ideas. It doesn't come with tires and a body. All you get is the build kit, which is a slider. And this is the actual box that comes in. That first box was more like just a cover, you know. And I like these boxes, these big boxes that you can get, and you can kind of keep up with everything. So as we open up this box, you're gonna see, oh, before I get into that, sorry guys, I gotta back up a little bit, because I gotta show you some on the bottom of the box. It's also some nice tips, some real help on how you can, what you'll need to build this kit. I don't do a lot of unboxing videos, so you guys bear with me. What you're gonna need to build this kit. Here you go. It shows you the tools you'll need, what sizes they are. Some of this stuff is kind of optional. You know, if you have the right kind of tools and drivers to get this done. And you know, we all put together our little hobby toolkits. And, you know, if you worked on shock towers, you know, you can work on something with something different. Worked on shocks, you know, you can work on with something different. You know, whatever you need, though, to do this build is right here. Everything you're gonna need. Now, let us go to what's in the box. You guys know everything comes bagged up real nicely. Take a look in there. Everything's bagged up real nice and labeled. You know, you got your bag with your, I think these are the shocks and A-arms and shock towers, parts, stuff like that. I'm not ready to get into this build yet, but I just wanted to do this unboxing so you can kind of see how it's set up. Yeah, and then here's another bag of stuff, goodies, things that you're gonna need for the build. And it looks pretty thorough. I mean, some other A-arms. Or are these just the A-arms? Okay, these are the A-arms. And looks like bearings and different things like that. Your spur gear is right here. And of course, your dips and stuff like that. That's very nice. It's very nice. Very nice. Everything well laid out. And of course, the chassis. Can't get nowhere without the chassis. Well, that's a nice little deal. Let me back up so we can see that nicely. And your oils, your fluids you're gonna need. These are your shock fluids. 700 usually means 70 weight. 600 usually means 60 weight. That's my understanding. 50,000, which is to go in the rear diff. And some, let me get this to turn so you can see it. Some 100,000 to go in the front and middle diff. You get some black grease, and they even throw you some thread lock. If I can get that to focus so you can see. We know it's blue Loctite. Nice bottle of blue Loctite, tube of blue Loctite for you. And of course, you get your instruction manual and your Techno decals. That's cool. So that's this unboxing, everything that you get in here. I'm gonna get back at you guys later with some other video, but I'm just gonna throw one more idea at you. Something else that I got to go for this with this build. And putting all that back in here, you know you don't want to be searching for what you need when you need to get it together. So I'm just gonna put that back in there. And I know everybody's going with the Arrma tires and stuff like that, but I decided to go with the Red Cats. They the new edition. They're based off the new edition of Pro Lines, Bad Lines with the big thick treads, you know, bigger, thicker treads, and they sit a little bit wider. They sit a little bit wider than the back flips. They got a little bit of an offset to them. Looking for a little bit more stability. I think they're gonna, of course, affect the turn radius and stuff like that, but I'm okay with that. So anyway, this is the Arrma build, and as you guys remember from my previous video that I posted, we're going with a Racer Star motor that I got right here. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna sell my, here's my, move this out of the way. Here's my Red Cat Kaiju that I built, you know, customized. Yeah, it don't have Kaiju tires on it, ain't that funny? At the time, I was trying to get this thing up as cheap as I could. I bought a slider on eBay, but I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna scavenge this guy for its ESC and put a different ESC on this, or just leave it like it is because it's a 100 amp ESC. This is set up for 4S. I don't see no reason. I'm not a 6S person. I don't see a need for 6S. I haven't had a use for it or need for it. Seems like all you do is break stuff. You know, they set up these power plants to run 6S, and you put them on your car, and your car can't take it. That's been the issue with the Kaiju, sitting on my homemade workstation bench. But anyway, this is what we got here for our Techno MT410 build. I'm gonna get back at you guys as soon as I can when I start this build, and let you guys check it out. There's a lot of build videos on YouTube that you can look at that show you the step by step. Haven't decided if I'm gonna go that route yet, but for now, I'm just showing you what I'm working with. I haven't decided, like I said, about the ESC. I'm really thinking about you know, everybody's going with those the Hobbywing Max 8 or the Hobbywing Max 6. I thought about going old school since I'm trying to keep this thing as inexpensive as I can and not wind up with a $700 price tag when I'm done. So I got the Racer Star. I caught this thing on Banggood. It was a great deal. I think I paid $40 for it. And it's like I said, it's a 4276 can. I'm not even sure it's gonna fit on here, but I'm gonna find out. And when I get that done, then I'm gonna make my final decision on my ESC. I might just go old school because I got program cards for the Mamba Monster line. I might go head on and go with a Mamba Monster 2. Plenty for this car, you know, keeping it budget. Anyway, that's this video. TKS Hobby signing out.